One.
Hey, it's Eliana Raggio from Dealer eProcess, broadcasting to you live from the NADA 2024 Expo Hall. We are at booth 4301 in the West Hall, and I'm going to be broadcasting all day, every day, with some amazing people. Guess who's here next? I got the one and only James Klaus from Cognition, and he has so many things to tell us about, not the least of which is that it was just announced 48 hours ago that you got a little bit of a promotion. Congratulations, James. Tell us about that.
Thank you so much. First, thanks for having me on, and it's great that you did this in order of your favorites.
I know.
So I was number 2 on the list, so
right behind my boss.
And I didn't pay for this. But no, I was just promoted to Chief Revenue Officer at Cognition. So we're trying. We're doing some big things over there, and we're excited to be here at, NADA 2024.
Oh my gosh. We have a great relationship with Cognition. You guys do fantastic work. And for all of you out there who don't know what Cognition does or how they can help you, James, I'm going to give you the floor. Tell us what you do and what new things you got coming out for 2024 that can help dealers.
Absolutely. So on the dealer side, Amazon marketing is massive in 2024. We all know about the announcements of cars being on Amazon. Yes. And I'm happy to say that Dealer eProcess probably has one of the best Amazon solutions on the market. If you haven't seen what they're doing with Amazon, you guys were really early. You guys are doing some great things.
Yeah, we have a great relationship with Amazon as well.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That announcement on January 29th, I was like, man, I hope dealers are ready for this.
I hope your dealers are reaching out to you guys about Prime Video ads, because that's changing the world. The #1 streaming service in the world now is Amazon. And again, Dealer eProcess, phenomenal Amazon team.
Thank you.
And then what we at Cognition do is we have what's called a clean room to provide attribution to our partners on who bought a car and saw one of your ads on Amazon, who saw a car and saw one of those OTT spots you guys run, who submitted a lead and saw that. We can create audiences from there and really, give your customers at Dealer eProcess that full marketing picture so you guys can continue to bring the best results in the biz.
Yeah, and I want to talk a little bit about Amazon data, because I don't know that there's another data aggregator out there that is more powerful than Amazon. They know everything about us. I don't know about you, but I get like a package every day from Amazon. If I'm like you and you're like me, you know what I'm talking about. They know where you live. They know what you drive. They know so much information about you. And so the information is so accurate.
Yeah.
And it's so granular. So why don't you talk about why making sure that you use Amazon data really gets you the biggest bang for your buck?
Absolutely. So think about it like this. We all hear about a cookieless future.
Oh my God,
how we're tracking people, supposedly. But think about it like this. Elia, how did Amazon get your home address?
I gave it to them.
How did they get your credit card information?
I gave that to them too.
How did they know anything about your buying habits?
They know everything about my buying habits, and they do know what car I drive.
Exactly, because you also have the Amazon Garage, which has about 200 million vehicles in it right now. Right. So combine the fact that Amazon is going to be able to know what life stage you're in. Let's say you are freshly married, you just bought a house, you graduated from college, you're recently retired. That correlates into a major purchase. So you have that. Now, think about targeting the exact people down to the make and model and year of the car that they're driving. So with your dealer partners, instead of saying, hey, I want to go after, all these people in our PMA, instead, think I want to go after everybody with a 2013 to 2019 GMC Sierra, right? That's going to be over 60,000 miles. Yeah. And I'm going to target them with a message on a trade-in, or target them on a message on a we'll buy your car or a new lease offer. And then also you're going to have data on their finance contracts, on their lease renewals. So it's really limitless. And again,
so much data.
Remember, we gave this data to them.
Yes, so they know it's accurate.
Yeah.
It's the most accurate data you can get. And
absolutely
the best data you can get. All right, we're going to switch gears a little bit. Excuse the auto pun. I totally threw it. Stop it. Don't roll your eyes at me. Okay, a couple days before they announced that you are the new Chief Revenue Officer,
yep,
you had another announcement. So let's go. What is this? You guys bought something?
Yeah, so we acquired a fantastic company called Cartender.
Okay.
And for those that don't know, Cartender serves agencies and dealers creative services, especially on video. So anybody out there that has problems with video, creating YouTube ads, creating OTT spots, dynamically ingesting your offers in there, and then making sure that those videos can be automatically implemented on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, your OTT strategies, all your online video, all from one platform. Quickly, you can update it all the time. So when offers change, all right, $199 lease goes to $179. Boom, done. No more calling the creative services company. Log into Cardtender, and boom, you're good to go. So we're super excited because what Cognition is going to do, we're going to solve attribution and we're going to solve creative services for agencies and dealers. Because as we know, dealers and agencies absolutely struggle with video.
Well, it's a lot.
Oh,
it's a lot. I mean, you have to do the, I know, I'm the marketer, right?
Yeah.
So we have the post, we have the stuff on the website. We have, oh my gosh, and then video. And video typically takes the longest, and there's like creative differences. Oh my gosh, it's so much. Video is like the last thing that people think about sometimes, but it's the most powerful.
Absolutely.
People would rather watch a video than read a bunch of text.
Well, and think about it like this. How can you make sure that your 15-second spot on TikTok matches what you're doing on YouTube, matches what you're doing, on your OTT,
Right.
matches what you're doing with your streaming TV, and then also matches what you're doing with display and paid search and all your other advertising mediums? That's what we're out to solve, because that frequency is going to bring the right message to the shopper. And when we bring that to the shopper at the right times, service more cars. And that's what we're here for.
This brings us right into my next question. I'm so glad you said all that, because what should dealers focus on in 2024? Like, what's that big challenge? And you think that I don't want them to focus on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So in the past, dealers focused on, digital retailing, for instance. They had to.
Yep.
Everything was shut down. We had a worldwide pandemic. Okay, well, those days are over. So now what's the thing that dealers should focus on this year?
It's simple. Unifying that message and ensuring a great customer experience. So if somebody, think about it like this. Somebody sees the OTT spot that Dealer eProcess made for ABC Pool, right? And then they go to the website and there was an offer, or there was a value proposition, or there was an oil change, or there was some, key, call to action in that ad. What happens when they land on the website? What happens to that customer experience? Are we all of a sudden, we saw an ad for service department and we're looking at VDPs? No. And that's why I get excited about what you guys are doing at DEP, because you have your connected platform.
Right.
And so you're solving that disconnect between the marketer and the actual experience on the website. Because let's be real, it all comes down to driving traffic to our customers' websites.
Well, but not pissing them off at the same time. You want to, if you are advertising on Google for a lease on a car, particular make and model, and they click on that link and it takes them someplace that doesn't show them that lease at all right, now you've pissed off the customer.
Absolutely. And what happens the next time they come back to the site? Are they starting all over again? Or do you have the capabilities to ensure that they pick up where they left off?
James, you stand next to me the entire NADA and talk.
This is why we're partners and buddies.
Okay, but when you stand next to me, you need to be shorter. You're too tall.
Well, can't you just get taller?
I'm trying. This is as tall as I get. There we go. Yes.
I can't
like
go. I want to be able to get back up. It's very dangerous for me.
Okay.
But no. So I got a question for you.
Oh.
What do you think dealers need to focus on in 2024 to ensure success?
I think if you always focus on what the consumer wants and the best experience they could possibly have, you will never go wrong. And that's not only just online, that's also in the store. Anytime you put the consumer first, you're going to always win.
Correct.
With the consumer. All right. So if your excuse has ever been, well, that's the way we've always done it. Guess what? It's time to change. All right. If you have to put the consumer first and make sure that they are getting the very best experience they can get online, then you're going to win every single time. And they'll tell other people about it.
Absolutely.
And so there's a lot of things that dealers can be doing to improve that. Yes, let's use the terminology, the CX.
I love it, because it is what it's all about. Yeah. And let's be real. We take care of people in service. Yeah. We give them a good experience, they're going to buy cars. If we give them a good experience in sales,
it seems so easy.
Absolutely. But do we have marketing strategies Do we have follow-up strategies in place? We have processes in place for our service department to be there after the sales department's complete.
Yes.
And do we have vice versa? So that's one other thing that we love at Cognition is ingesting in that first-party data from dealers to our partners. So when was the last time one of our dealers said, hey, here's 1,000 unsold service ROs from the last 6 months? Are we creating audiences around those and marketing to those people? What about people that have been in service in the past 2 years but never bought a car from your dealership? Are you creating buckets of audiences to ensure that first-party data is being used?
I love that you're talking about fixed ops.
I love fixed ops.
I know, I do too. And I don't think we talk enough about it in automotive.
Yep.
We should. It's a huge moneymaker for every single dealership. And it's the way to just not have just a one-time sale, but have a customer for life.
Think about it like this. You call the Amazon DEP team and you ask them, what kind of cars do you want to service in your service department? And they have the ability to target those customers. Because not everybody wants warranty repairs. Not everybody wants oil changes with these blanket statements. So think about calling your DEP rep and saying, hey, we want 2013 to 2019 Ford F-150s in our service department because they're customer pay ROs. We make more money on them. And there's a good chance we can convert that service customer into a trade-in or a used car, right? With the data that your team has with Amazon, that is no longer an issue. So now we can target down to the cars that we want to service, make the most money, and really soar in 2024. And fixed ops and the Amazon data, let me tell you what, you put those two things together, and your service manager is going to be real happy. They might even ask you to stop.
They're going to have to hire more people.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Don't let the sharp blue eyes and the dimples fool you. James Klaus knows what the hell he's talking about. So get in touch with him on LinkedIn. He is with Cognition. They're a fantastic company and a great friend of Dealer eProcess. Thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Have a great NADA.
Oh, we'll be seeing each other.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I know we will. And next up is going to be Brooke Furness from BZ Consultants. So stay tuned, everyone. We are broadcasting live from 4301 W. We'll talk to you soon. This is Eliana signing off for right now.